Hello Internet, I'm David and this is the Pursuit Blog. Well, I wasn't planning on filming this video today. Actually, the next planned video I have is a video on finding Christ in Islam. So make sure you stick around for that. It's going to be interesting. But I had to do this video. I had to. And I have to confess that lately I have been feeling a little down. I have felt, and I even tweeted this, that I feel like I'm laying on the ground being kicked in the stomach, wondering, God, where are you? Why aren't you sticking up for me? I have questioned whether my God is really faithful to me. Right now, I am in a season of life with my family where we are really having to trust God for everything, for our finances, for unity, for growth, for emotional stability. We're having to trust God on everything, and I recently have felt like I don't know where you are. God, I don't know where you are. Maybe you've been there. Maybe you've felt that. I've had to rely on God in the past for things, but never so fully and never for so many people. It's a scary thing knowing that you have to trust something outside of yourself for not only you, but your family. I have many viewers who don't believe in God, and I'm sure you're sitting there thinking, going, what an idiot. He's believing and trusting on something that doesn't exist for his very existence. And I cannot honestly say that has not crossed my mind. But my God is faithful. Though sometimes I may doubt who he is, he knows who he is. My God is faithful. Just within the past 2 days, I have seen God answering prayers that my wife and I have been praying. My wife said it was eerie how just amazingly God answered one of our prayers yesterday when she got to work. It was the exact thing that we needed, but we didn't even know or how to put it into words of what it was. And today, I went and checked my post office box and found the very thing that my wife and I have needed so desperately. I'm not going to say exactly what it was. That's between me and God. But know that it is the very thing that we needed. I can't even tell you what that feels like to know that God hears you and answers you. Last week I was driving to go pick up my stepdaughter from youth group, and I was just driving, crying, just thinking, God, where are you? And here, a few days later, he is here. He answered the very thing that we needed, and just in time. Though I may doubt him, he doesn't doubt me. All this reminds me of Deuteronomy 7:9. It says, therefore, know that the Lord your God, he is God. The faithful God who keeps covenant and mercy for 1,000 generations with those who love him and keep his commandments. God will be faithful to you if you earnestly seek him and you are earnestly following him. Being faithful is who God is. I talk to a lot of you, and I know that many of you are going through tough times. Tough stuff that is happening in your lives. Know that you can trust God. Really bring to him your problems and have faith that God is going to be faithful to you. It may not be answered that day or the next, but know that God hasn't forgotten about you. He's going to answer you. And even when your faith starts to waver like mine has been, God's still good. So leave in a comment down below, what is it that you need God to be faithful for in your life right now? Go ahead and name that. What is it that you need to trust God and believe that he will come through on for you? And for those of you that don't believe in God, what would it take for you to believe that God is faithful? I know it. I have seen it. I've experienced it. But maybe you don't believe me. But what would it take you to believe that the God who created everything, that the God who entered into humanity and went to a cross, that God What would it take for you to believe in that God and that he is faithful? Put that down below. And make sure you stick around for my next video talking about Islam. Even if you're not Islamic, I think it's something you're going to want to eavesdrop in on. But my prayer for you is that you might know that God is always faithful. I know it. I've experienced it, but I hope that you can find that out too. He's faithful. He is faithful. God bless.